Hello, 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 my lovely potatoes. How are you doing? How's it going? I hope you're alright. I hope you're ready for some animation. I certainly am. The question is my PC? Because, well, my PC has that really funky habit of overheating when I use Blender. Especially when temperatures are rising, so let's hope and pray. Let's hope and pray. Because I really don't want this to crash. Because I have quite the fun idea with it. What we're doing right now. You clearly need more fans. Yeah, I know. I need more people supporting me. I'm not even my own biggest fan. Makes me kind of think. So, as I said, today we are going to animate. So what we are going to do is we're muffling a bit around in Blender. Now I have no idea what to put that too, but for the PC, I think it's also the fact that my apartment is thermically quite bad equipped. But at the moment it's still alright. I'm still living. Now, thing is, I might have done a little bit of a stupid when it comes to doing the assets, because I probably should have put the rotating fans on an extra asset. I could still change that. Or I could just remove them and just throw them in there if I need to. We'll see. I'm kind of going with the solid viewport thing with rendering, because I don't need much for now. What I do need though is music that's not blaring in my ear right now. And my reference scene, because this is a scene from one of my favorite shows called The IT Crowd. Absolutely love it. I already downloaded the sound to put on top. I still need to actually add a speaker that I can just throw. I don't even know what side I am, or what side I need to rotate it. This way. And we're actually, if you are familiar with the IT Crowd, we're actually going to animate one of the first scenes with my absolutely favorite character, Richmond, the goth from the server room. I adore any role that Noel Fielding is playing, because that guy is just chef's kiss when it comes to comedy. So what we're going to do today is hopefully get the, well, storyboard, quote unquote. It's just the first few the keyframes that I want to establish, and I definitely need to put some. Why is that speaker in there? No, the speaker needs to be outside the collection. There, better. Hello, Squiggity-Goo. How do you do? I hope you're alright. So I think on a good start, and I do have my sound now. Thing is, I haven't been using sound in a while, so I will need to look into where I actually put that. Music, sounds. I need this. I might need to turn down the music a little bit more. I might need to add a few more. Wait. First of all, I think you cannot hear the audio right now. Might need to change that. Then I will have to turn up the volume of Blender in my own settings. Can I just turn that up to, I don't know, 130? There we go. And I need to add, let's say, just a bit more than 20 frames.
Flash, 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 and wait for it. Nothing for a while. Here it comes. Double flash.
I might even want a bit more of that scene in audio. I need to download that scene again, it seems. Or do I actually have the raw file still on the PC? I need to look. Look-de-dook-de-doo. But I might not be as lucky as I hoped. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Then I'll need to load that again. Just give me a little bit. I mean, I might as well just show you the whole scene so you know what I'm talking about. Richmond and his flashing lights. I love it so damn much. So I want to show you. If YouTube lets me. Looks good.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Air conditioning. Keeps these things cool.
Yes, what are they?
I have no idea. They put me in charge of them.
Moss and Roy.
I don't know their names. I mean, I don't know what any of this stuff even does. What's going on there? I don't know. Is it good that it's doing that?
Is it?
It doesn't do that. And I think I should tell them, but often I just look away.
Oh.
And this one. Flash, 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 and wait for it. Nothing for a while. Here it comes. Double flash.
It's obvious you're going mad.
I just absolutely love it. That guy makes me so damn happy. I don't know why. I just like me all them goth characters, so Richmond was more or less a must animate. Need to animate. Wait. So I quickly go over to my trusty programs. And get the audio again. Let's change that title a little bit. Shouldn't take too long. Now the thing is, do I really want to animate the whole thing? Or am I going to just take that double flash? Not quite sure about it actually.
Looks like my summer vacation is...
Though, I think doing the whole thing might be a better idea. I mean, we're just talking about 55 seconds. And technically, I already did a sketch of all the the 2 characters that are appearing in the video. So 55. So technically, I'll need. Oh, let me think. Wait, why am I making it so complicated? First of all, I need to change the frame rate, because right now we're probably on a frame rate of 24, which I will not even... No way in hell I will do 24 frames per second. I wouldn't be done in a year if I did that. I do not like it. Also, I really like the style. The way it's looking when it's just on 12 frames per second. It still feels like animation. So what I need is, first of all, my calculator, and I need 55 times 12, 660 frames. Damn, yeah, that's going to take a while. The good thing about this is I can cheat a little. I can cheat a little bit. Let's give the whole thing like 10 extra frames just in case I need them. Just in case I need some space. That should actually be the whole clip when we're looking at the speakers. We can even move this, but it doesn't make too much sense considering that we have more or less static characters. And I will need the original clip quite a lot to make this work. So what I'll do is I'll drag this tab outside and get annoyed that it doesn't quite work. Let's try that again. Come on. Give me an extra... Can you please give me just an extra window, please? Move to a new window. Ta-da.
Air conditioning.
All right. That should do the trick. Kinda need to change a few things because there is actually a red door to the side there, and the color of the walls is not quite right. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's right or not, but...
The monkey skull joined the potato army. I see you, Feldai. I see how it is. Making grey rooms on Sunday, huh? LUL banana jujuhi.
Today is Monday, though. Though it's a holiday, so... who cares? Not quite a grey room? Though it should look grey. Maybe I just took the wrong color. That's a problem. Also, I need to move that just a little further in. I'm free! Hey, monkey, how are you doing? How is it going? I hope you're doing alright. Woke up and I'm not at work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you cannot teleport to your work. Would be kind of weird if you could. Also, I'd be quite surprised. If you could teleport, you would probably also come here just for shits and giggles. Which I implore you, please don't. Completely lighted is it's kind of looking like this. Might do a little bit of a better light here. I'm not quite sure. Though stingy lighting or kind of dark lighting is already a good start for this. I do need to change the position of the camera. That's a given. So let's rotate this on the z-axis, and if I just go in here, I can easily change my angles while looking through the camera, which is going to be really nice. Now we have a frontal view. So kind of need to look if I can... No, those chairs are actually a bit closer together. So I may just do this. Actually quite close together looking at it. Because I'm kind of trying to also recreate the... What you're animating? I'll just share the link. I love me some IT crowd, so I decided I want to animate one of the first scenes with Richmond. I'll just throw in the link into the chat so you can watch it for yourself. Maybe I'll make Richmond a bit more dramatic because he tends to be, and maybe I can make it a bit more pizzazzy, a bit more dramatic. Something's wrong. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. These are in the wrong order. I need to change the order of those. Because there is an order to this, and I am a bit of a pedantic bitch when it comes to stuff like this. So I'll just put these here. And I'll need one of those there. Because we also have to animate lights. And I have never done that. It's going to be fun. I'm pretty sure about it, but I want to go back to gray or solid rendering mode. Just to save a little bit of calculation power for my PC. IT Crowd is awesome. One of my favorite shows. I absolutely love it, and I just really wanted to do something IT Crowd because I've kind of gotten back into the show a little bit by watching a few clips. As I said, Richmond is one of my favorite characters, so I cannot resist. I just cannot resist. He is the gothiest of goth. Well, not quite, but he's great. He's the low gothiest of goth. Let's put it like that. And my favorite TV goth, actually. But yeah, love me IT Crowd. They're all awesome. Moss also one of the best characters. I watch a big fat quiz show sometimes, and he's so freaking funny with Richard. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Noel Fielding is just, especially with Richard Ayoade. Ayoade? I guess that's the right way to pronounce it. Does not quite seem right, so let's move this on the x-axis. I might wanna also move this a little bit on the z, and then rotate on the y just a little bit down. Yeah, whenever they roast the host Jimmy, oh god, yeah. I also try to figure out how to watch the Mighty Boosh, where Noel Fielding is actually playing one of the main roles, one of the two main characters. I think that was the right show. He's acting in so many silly things. And I just want to watch all of it. I mean, the man is also an artist like me, which just makes me sympathize with him more and more. One day I want to meet the guy. One day. I hope. Maybe. That would be great. So what we're doing today is just trying to figure out the... Hi, Earl! Just trying to figure out the key frames for this animation, which is going to be 660 frames long. It's good that I can... Ah, the Mighty Boosh. Yes! I want to watch it. I want to figure out how to watch all of it. One day. It's just so beautifully silly, and I love British silly humor. It just makes my... I love it. How are you doing, Errol? How's it going? I still need to move this a little bit. I'm not quite happy with it. Alright, this should work. And then we go into my grease pencil thingy. I'm going to actually have two grease pencil objects. So one for Jen and one for Richmond, of course. And we kind of have to position our 3D cursor at about the same about the same, I think the Y? No. About the same x-axis as we want to position our character. So we might need to actually move the whole thing a little bit. I just need to look because I think I need to do one more setting before we can start. And I have to find it. This is going to be very difficult for me to figure out because I have completely forgotten what it was called. That makes things always a little bit odd. Advanced? No. Ray tracing we don't need. Depth of field? No. Film? Display? No. Something with pass index. I remember that. I just cannot remember where it was. C pass maybe? Wait, passes? Data? Maybe it's that one? It could be. We'll see. I mean, we can just first of all, we're going into drawing mode. And then I'll just go for a few lines to see if what I'm doing here actually works. It looks right. Why did I see that as the inside of the chunk bucket in an interrogation room? It isn't. It is a very, very gray server room. Can't wait to see how your art portrays them both. Yes, it's going to be fun. I already did a few sketches on my in my sketchbook. So wait. Gotta look something. I could have sworn I actually added some extensions for grease pencil. Maybe I didn't, which means I need to change that. I'll take that, thank you very much. Grease mesh. Easy toolbox for creating meshes from grease pencil. Yeah, sure, why not? You actually did you did not miss much. Server room with lights, very important indeed. So I do need a few good extensions. GB Tween, definitely. Grease pencils, quick tools, yes please. Notch frames. Yeah, sure. Stroke material display, yes, gib. Grease pencil to curves. I don't think I need that. YB animator tool. What grease pencil layers as keyframes and CSV. I don't need that. Senpai menu for selecting grease pencil. Oh yes, please. Keep. And that should actually already do. Wait, no. Grease pencil tools? Extra tools for grease pencil. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take all of it. Especially because we have some box deformation. We can do some straight lines. Can mirror flip. We can do a lot of things just with this tool alone. GP tween is more of a helping tool if you're too lazy to do your in-betweening, which, to be fair, I can understand. Didn't know why I thought you yelled from last stream. Hey? I can't even remember yelling. Oh wait, yeah, now I remember. Let's not think about it. However, what we need is our quick tools, because quick tools is a really good extension. Should I apologize for naming the mouse? Eh? Why? I mean, you're melting again, I can understand that. You don't need to apologize for it. If you kill it anyway, why give it a name? Feels kind of inhumane. And the question is, does the color doesn't even proc really? So we kind of want to have our animation flush with the sound. Blah. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit wobbly.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Air conditioning keeps these things cool.
Yes, what are they?
I have no idea.
The heck?
They put me in charge of them.
I'm pretty sure I didn't change the pitch. The hell is just happening?
Air conditioning keeps these things cool.
Yes, what are they? They put me in charge of them.
Moss and Roy.
I don't know their names.
Why the hell is that changing so badly? What did I do? What's going on with the sound? Missed most of last stream. Y'all misbehaving? Nah, they're fine. They're all right. Don't worry about it.
Names. I mean, I don't know what any of this stuff even does. What's going on?
The hell is going on? I'm very
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Air conditioning keeps these things cool.
Yes, what are they?
I have no idea. They put me in charge of them.
Moss and Roy.
I don't know their names. I mean, I don't know what any of this stuff even does. What's going on there?
You hear that?
Is it good that it's doing that?
Sound is completely garbled. I assume that it's a blender problem.
Often I just look away.
Yeah, the audio is warping. It's so weird.
Flash, flash, flash. Then wait for it. Nothing for a while. Here it comes. Double flash.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I guess it's a blender thing, and I hope that it's going to go away with the render. It's just going to make things quite disorientating. Alright, so our first scene is going to look at Jen while she's sitting on that chair. So we have to move our camera. No, our camera along the Y, no, the x-axis. Rotate Z. Rotate Y. Rotate X. Not quite. Not quite. I think still need to go a little bit closer to here. And I do actually need to put the camera onto keyframes. So I will also have to create a camera action timeline, I guess. The audio, poor IT man can't catch a break. I know, right? Maybe I do want to have the camera in a bit of a position that's a little bit further off. There, and then a little bit further down. So technically there should be that red door right behind her. I'm going to add that after the fact, or once I'm actually thinking about it. So let's get back into... Wait, I need another... I'm pretty sure there was another... Did I forget? There's our second grease pencil. I need you because you are going to be Jen. There. But yeah, it's just kind of weird when the audio is kind of garbled. I assume it's a blender thing, so I'm not too worried. I just hope that it's going to... No grease pencil frame to draw on. Why? Huh? Why? What am I doing wrong now? And why is the Richmond frame... No, the Richmond frame is also not working. The hell? So maybe I need to get... Heh. Oh, wait. Maybe I just was confused. No. I has a heart confused now. I mean, there should be frames. So why doesn't it? Faldi's breaking again. Just give me a second. Because that should work. I just have no clue why it's not behaving. Oh, where's my auto keying? How do I? Can I now? No. Ah, I need to press the button. The button is pressed. And now it works. Great. All right. So here is going to be Jen's little... I need to go in here. Let's make this kind of... nice red. Our stream ready to be put to bed. To should I don't know why you even. I don't know why you even. Okay, so. There we go. Now I need to pull up, I actually need to pull up my my sketchbook real quick. If I can find it. Oh wait. Found it. I has found my sketchbook. It's kind of too bad that I can't work standing like this, because the cable of my monitors are just way too short. As soon as I pull my monitors, or my one monitor that my screen monitor in front of me, it just doesn't work. I just can't elevate my desk. It's a little bit annoying, but well, it is what it is. So I need that reference again. And we need Jen to be looking quite uncomfortable. Looking all over the room. Because she has absolutely no clue why the hell a poor person has been banned into the abyss of a server room. A poor guy. Her arms need to go up. Also, we have ads in about 2 minutes, so Just so you know, it was a bit of a long stretch of technically not really doing much. Kind of hate that when it happens. But sometimes you just can't fight it. Her shoulders drawn up just to show how uncomfortable she is, because it's kind of dark and cold and those eyes are a bit too close together, because she does indeed have a bit more room between her eyes to work with. What are we making again? An animation. A funny animation from a British TV show. She's holding a cup of tea. I assume it's tea in her hand. If you want to know it specifically, I'm going to reanimate with this scene. Because I absolutely love the show. And I think everyone should at least watch it once. It's gonna be good indeed. Indeed. Especially because I actually posted my sketches of Richmond on Instagram. And I really love it. I really love it. Okay, we got ads. Not entirely sure if I actually want to take that break, but I definitely need some water. Yes! Watch the IT crowd. Especially if your humor is a little bit more on the raunchy side. It's not that bad, but it's... The humor is just beautifully weird. I love it so much. And it's nerdy. I like me nerdy stuff. Let's just have that ad break real quick. It is certainly a fun experience, and this scene is actually from one of the first episodes of the IT crowd. So I'm not even, well, it's kind of hard to spoil a comedy, a sitcom that's from the 2000-ish. It's really hard to actually do that. So yeah, right now I definitely need my sketches of Jen. Later I will probably need my Richmond sketches, because I do wanna be as close. When PCs were obese. You weirdo. I kind of try to get as close but still stylized to the characters as possible. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to change one of the... Oops. One of the hashtags. Let's see. Not bit crowd. IT crowd. There we go. My PC is 41 degrees today, even though I have 2 streams open. Damn! How? I'm pretty sure I'm already at 80-ish. Yeah, 84. Alright, we're done with ads. We might as well just keep going. So Jen is complaining that it's kind of cold. I'm pretty sure the most expression I will put into is it liquid quote that magic us? Yes, oh, probably water cooling. I would at least not be surprised. Quote of the day from Zero Break. Welcome to the stream. You can be the prettiest shade of green, but you'll never be enough for someone whose favorite color is blue. You're not wrong. You're definitely right. If you don't fit the taste of the person you want to be with, then well, you're shit out of luck. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. We're actually animating one of my favorite scenes of the IT crowd, because I just felt like doing it. I really wanted to do that, and we are doing that in Blender because I need to get back into grease pencil. So right now I'm just going to go for the key frames so I know what I'm working with. Now Jen is looking a little bit different in the show, but I'm trying to get as close to her actual look as possible. And don't wonder about me making weird faces. Because I have that habit. When I draw a facial expression, I kinda do the same. I assume it's a bit of a typical artist thing. But I have something to say other than to have them ready for October again. Speaking of October, I'm really looking forward to actually getting a tattoo machine, because I have thought of something kind of wild. I want to do Inktober in tattoo. I want to do Inktober in tattoo. Now the thing is, I still have to learn the ropes with the machine itself. So if I can manage to get that machine along enough time before Inktober, then I will start my practice before that. If it's right before October, so let's say mid-September or something like that, then I will use the whole October/Inktober as an excuse to learn how to use a tattoo machine. Inktober, I should participate this year. Always miss out. Yeah, maybe you should for a change. I mean, it's only once a year. You might as well make use of it. And Inktober can be fun if you plan your month carefully. Now, I don't even have a plan how to start with the practice. I don't even have the machine yet, so I'm not really thinking about that. But I got an idea where to start. For that, I will also need a bunch, and I mean a bunch of fake skin. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe a sheet a day that I will just run over with that machine. Yep, fake skin. My big goal when it comes to tattooing is at some point getting myself a big taxidermied pig and tattoo it from top to bottom. Get the real deal Dexter style. I'm pretty sure that Dexter is not skinning people. I would know. I love that show. But yeah, it would be probably a really funny exhibition piece. If I ever manage to actually get in my own art exhibition, but who knows? If I would just tattoo a whole pig, just to show off my skills that I will be acquiring. Currently seeing beginner sets for 60 to 80 bucks. Yeah, I'm actually looking for something a bit more expensive, because if I have a proper tattooing machine and I'm comfortable with using it, I might as well also do maybe refresh tattoos of some friends, or giving them a coat of paint, so to speak. No, I will not do that on stream. My aim is just to see if I actually have the guts to do something like that, and if it works well, you might see some ink. Spooktober, yeah, it's going to be spooky one way or another. Also see some for 100 to 300 at the same store. Yeah, I actually was looking at machines myself. And since I'm also counting in the fake skin, or as how much I need-ish, I'm kind of looking at needing about 250 bucks. Like 200 for the machine itself and some extras, and 50 bucks for extra ink, maybe colored ink. Oh, that might be a bit more expensive. A few more sheets for fake skin and some different kinds of needles. So that's kind of my thought behind it. Because if I want to learn it, I want to learn it proper. I also want to see if I can get along with color, because I know for a fact that You have to like color to use color. And I will not know if I do like color before I've tried it. But yeah, my budget for the whole thing is probably going to be around 250 euros-ish. Especially for the fake skins, going to be a bit more expensive, I guess. Mostly I'm extremely what's the English word? Curious. Too big. Your madness to that month will come again. You sure you can take it? So yeah, that's about my plan for Inktober. I've already planned it. Skin $8.99. Yeah, that's gonna be a piece? Or are we talking like a pack of 10? A pack of 10. Okay, then that should actually work. So when we're looking at fake skin, we're talking, I already thought Amazon. So when we're talking fake skin, 30 pieces, let's make it 40. We're at, let's round it up, we're at 4x9, 36 bucks ish. And then the rest for maybe different shaped needles. Like those wide needles and those big dot needles. I'm not too well versed with all those needle shapes. Like I still have to learn my ropes with that to understand that. But I'm really still that person that just does a lot of research before she even starts something. Which has its benefits, especially when we're talking about stuff like, well, art on skin. Since that stuff is permanent. And I want to do a good job. I'm working too much on that.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
God damn it, Blender! Why? Why are you garbling my sound? What am I doing wrong? This is just so ridiculous. I love it. There, grease pencil.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
All right, so that first scene is actually just 35.
Cold in here, isn't it?
Yep, 35-ish frames long. So let's add another frame. And I definitely want onion skins. What was it again? Overlays. Where is my onion skin? I need my onion. There's my onion skin. Right? No, that's not my onion skin. Gives me onion skins. Oh, there, onion skin. Thank you very much. Hello? Mike is asleep from looking at Walrus created. What? How? This boy just keeps confusing me in a way it's incredible. I thought I had onion skin, but it just doesn't. What am I doing wrong? Come on, Blender. What do I need to do to get my onion skins working? Onion skin? Draw on back. Draw additive. Show overlays. Multi-frame editing, no. Auto merge. Where's my onion? Eh. I'm confused. Where is my viewport overlays? Main switch to show hide onion skin is in viewport overlay, but green pencil onion skinning is per layer and its visibility can be toggled. Onion skinning. Oh, I actually have to turn up the... Okay, let's go for 3 frames ahead and 3 frames back. If I don't like it, I can still turn it down to 2, which might be a better idea, but we'll see. Hello? Keyframes? Ah! There we go! That was the problem. Change that by accident to frames, not keyframes. Now it works. Oh, you're just going back to look at the walrus from Tusk. Okay, okay. I see. Ba, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Got the feeling that this is not quite right. Proportions are getting a little bit wonky. Though I like the pose, but the proportion, something's not right. I know it. I know it in my bones. So maybe I'll just get the face down a little bit like this. Then I can keep the shoulders right there. The legs can stay like that. Because she's very close to just taking a sip from her little cup. Which also means that that arm is going a little bit forward. That arm is still somewhat in that angle. It's just going to be very rough. Because I'm going to be annoyed enough getting the line, having to do the line art thousands of times. Well, not thousands of times. I'm not going to draw that many frames, but it's certainly going to be a lot. The ear is definitely too big, so let's change that. She'll get her earring. Having her look that way. Being a little scared.
Cold in here, isn't it?
Maybe a little bit more mass to the skull. So Spike says he wants to go out right now. At 32 degrees, my condolences, Warlocks. My condolences. How much longer are you going to be there? If my PC can handle it, then I'll be there for another 1.5 hours ish. I'll try. Might actually need to add some kind of buttons to my controller so I can start and stop the animation.
Cold in here, isn't it?
Let's see how long he feels like walking. I'm in Lurk. As long as you give him enough to drink, he'll probably take a while. But yeah. Have a nice walk and don't melt. Don't melt. If in doubt, get a garden hose. Fucking hell. Why am I like this? My brain just went to the other awesome IT crowd character portrayed by, I think his name was Matt Berry, which also played one of the main roles in What We Do in the Shadows. It's just, I When is the one time you forgot your password? Very unlikely, because I have a password manager. This is just... Come on. I just absolutely love this cry. I cannot hate this. Like, this is just beautiful. Ah. I just love this. I love this show. I love all the actors, especially Noel Fielding. Well, Noel Fielding is bae. But yeah, it just love the show so much. Need to rewatch it, all seasons. Father! Also, might need to look for some ways to make custom brushes, especially for the fills. Because I might want to add a little bit of a watercolory texture into the flat colors, so that they look a little bit more nice. The moon is shining, a cloud that looks like a bird with a long wingspan that transitions to a ring. You're being random again, Earl. It makes no sense what you're talking. I mean, maybe to you it makes sense, but to me it doesn't. Who knows, maybe I'm just going to make this part of her body static while arms and head are animated. Which means that I'll need a few more layers, but I think that's alright.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
That's the first time we need to change our... You're confused. I'm not confusing. I at least know where your oh wait, now I get it. All right, so next I will need to get my camera positioned differently. Now, I kind of need to figure out if... Wait, no. Need to go back into object mode. Then I'll take the camera. It'll be fine because this is going to look different anyway. I will need to take the camera and move it somewhere else. Now, I have to look. Dope sheet, action editor. We'll have to go into the animation, I think. And then I can move the thing. I'm a little bit in the confused. But I definitely need a keyframe right here. Oh yeah, camera. Then I need a frame here somewhere. And then the next one is going to be frame 34. Nope. So I need to get this back to there. Not quite. Close enough. So I have a keyframe there, then I kind of need to duplicate that keyframe because I need it right before there.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Then I have to change this to rotate on the Z-axis and have that full shot.
Cold in here, isn't it?
Air conditioning.
So that I can have Jen. I want the... Okay, okay. Why is the rotation not right? Why is the rotation changing? Maybe now? NGY. Okay, let's try that again. Something's really wrong, and I have no clue why. Because I need everything. Autocam. Nah. We're watching tutorials today, it seems. Easy camera animation. Nah, I need something else.
Hello everyone, it's Jen from Old Tinker Studio.
Yeah, no, that's way too old. Camera animation, that's in Tagalog. Jesus Christ, why is this so hard? Maybe like that? I just need to... Yes, you heartbeat it. Well, a lo-fi version, anyway. Why can I... Alright, let's try that again. The rotation does not... Why? Why does the rotation not translate as well into the animation? I don't understand it. Like, what am I doing wrong? I do not hear any thuds. I'm sorry. It's probably because my earbuds are too... Or my headphones are just noise cancelling. I don't know, maybe it's a neighbor of mine. And my microphone is just too good. Why? Why? Jesus. Please don't be too long. Huh. Mm. Ooh. Ooh. So if I now move this over here, GX. RZ, GY, RZ. Was not quite what I was hoping for. And then I'll go for K. Location and rotation, if this now works. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Nope, the rotation does not quite work. Let's see. There we go. Feeling a bit frustrated. Why? Why are you frustrated, Earl? Because ads are in progress? I guess? I'll wait for the ad breaks for the ads to run its course. Just so you know. Also, I need some snacks, but today is a holiday, so I can't even get to the store. Ah, I need snacks. All I got is a few crumbs of potato chips. I mean, okay, I got fruit in the fridge. I might as well do that. But my fruit is my breakfast. Ah! Oh no, I'm not too frustrated. I actually found a solution to animating the camera. So, not too bad. Alright. We're as good as back from them ads. There we go. We're back from the ads and we're still animating. Might want to move my 3D cursor just a little bit. Then try again. I think getting the pose for the... Might want to actually draw that the other way around. So that her leg in the back. Sound of keyboard clicking, yeah. Doesn't mean that I'm frustrated, just does mean that I'm looking something up usually. So Jen is going to be over there. Her foot going out like this. It's going to be that leg. And then Richmond is there in the in his first shot, more or less. Gonna make him a little bit taller because he is quite tall. Kind of need to change up some stuff because that top here is a little bit in the way. I mean, I can still put the ceiling back on if I need it. But right now it's just being in the way in the worst kind possible. Makes me a little bit, that makes me a little bit frustrated. If I just have stuff in the way. Where are my Richmond sketches? There he is. His jaw is pretty long. And he got a bit of a... He has a nose with character. Was buzzing hot, but it rained after. Oh god, lucky you. Though buzzing hot for you might not be buzzing hot for me. It might... I'm pretty sure your buzzing hot for me is a holy hell, I'm going to die. I'm pretty sure about that. Now, kinda need some sideburns, because that man has sideburns. It's absolutely crazy and I love it. These sideburns are just absolutely beautiful. I love them. And then it's having a fairly straight posture. Like, he's having a healthy posture. Lecco mio, holy moly. Now that's interesting. He is also having his crossed legs. Drawing crossed legs is not easy, I have to admit. Also got a cup of tea. So that leg's going up. That leg is poking out. Just like that. Maybe it's not as big as I thought. Because he isn't. Wait, no, that's Jen. That's the wrong layer! Need to go to Richmond. There we go. The sound of cicadas, yeah. I only know those that sound from movies because we don't really have cicadas here in Germany. At least I cannot remember when I if I ever heard one. You got that really nice extravagant jacket. Do I have some kind of smoothing turned on? Because the feel of the pencils, it just feels kind of wrong, but I'm not entirely sure if it... if it's something to do with, wait, post-processing? There is no smoothing on. Then I don't know. Okay, his arm should actually come out here because his shoulder is around there. Yeah, that feels much more right. Starting to doze off and then wake up from a voice. Maybe you should just go to bed. If I remember correctly, it's quite late for you, so you might as well. I'm an idiot. Looking good capturing the closet goblin well. Closet goblin, oh come on. He is a wonderful creature. Richmond is the ultimate creature. For he is the only thing that actually understands Cradle of Filth in absolute detail. I really need to rewatch that series. Right now, I'm kind of stuck in watching True Blood. I took a little bit of a break from Dexter rewatch because I just got to Dexter Resurrection? No, New Blood it was. Got back to Dexter New Blood. I got to Dexter New Blood and I thought, yeah, might be a good idea to actually take a break from Dexter and watch something else. And I felt like vampires. I really felt like vampires, so True Blood it was. I gotta admit, it's a lot of it's a lot of adult material in there. Doesn't change the fact that it's good though. And at some point they also toned it down, so that's fine. Also, it's not his fault that he is in a dark place. He got pushed there because he's so misunderstood. Richmond is just best boy. Gotta love the man.
Air conditioning.
$12.16. Already thought so. Now, drawing the back of a head is going to be a bit more difficult. Because I'm not quite used to doing that. Also, the way he moves is very interesting because he has a very stiff way of moving. Which might actually make him easier to animate. All right. Have a good night, Earl. I hope to see you soon. Maybe next time. We'll see. Oh, I think I know what's wrong with those legs. Just look how long this is and look how long this is. Doesn't quite fit, does it? No wonder it feels off. No wonder it does not feel right. Also, I really have to practice drawing any kind of shoes. Shoes are hard. Yeah, that finger points a bit better towards the air conditioning up there. Kind of feeling like giving him a little bit of a longer sleeve that goes into his hand. Aww.
Keep these things cool. Keeps these things cool.
Oh wait, almost forgot the mug.
keeps the
Okay, I'll take these. Duplicate them over to there. And then I'll just move the hand. Just to make things a little bit shorter for myself. Now I want that hand to actually be over here, to point at our servers. I'm not quite sure if that's right. Since this is just a rough sketch of each key pose that I want. And then I need to change the camera position again.
these things cool.
Yes, what's up? What's up?
Cool.
Around this part, I think. So let's do that. So for that, we need to go back to object mode. I'll zoom out a little bit. And then I could technically just take this. Wait, no, first I need to copy or duplicate that keyframe over to our latest position, and then I can duplicate that over here. That should already technically do the trick. Apparently not. Oh wait. No. It's Richmond, but I need the camera. So we'll just put that one frame before. Then I can just take that frame and put it back here. There we go. And then we should be back at the position next to, right at the chair. Please don't tell me I did. No, I did not. Just going to do a random stroke somewhere far outside so that I have full view of Jen. Because I do not want the... I mean, I could technically put the back of the hat from Richmond into the frame. That could work. Also would give the whole shot a little bit more depth. Why actually not? That sounds like an absolutely beautiful idea. What did I do wrong again? Did I take the wrong... I probably did take the wrong frame, because I still need this here. That scrambled sound, I just can't. It cracks me up. So maybe I actually want to have the back of Richmond's head just somewhere nearby. Since we do have an approximate kind of way of knowing where Richmond is. You can just carefully throw that in. Doesn't even need much here. All we need is just the side of his head over there. His sideburns, of course, I cannot forget those. Most important part with this actor, his sideburns. Wait, no, they're not that high. There, that looks better. How is it supposed to sound if it doesn't sound at all? Welcome back, Warlocks! How was your walk? Warm, I can imagine. I really dread going outside tomorrow, but I need snacks. I need something to snack on. Also, I just reminded myself, or you kind of reminded me, I still got iced tea here. Oh man, my internet's being Being a baby. Oh, my condolences. Repeat what you did the last 15 minutes. Yeah, you wish. You wish. Fumbling about in Blender, that's what I did. That's what I call iced tea. So messed up out there. I'm kind of happy that I don't have the same temperatures as you do. At 30 degrees, I would probably just melt. Oh, I'm certainly not going to be functional at those temperatures. Let alone my PC. Let's have a look. Still on a functional level with 82 degrees Celsius. Actually, I don't even need that big of a head, since hers is quite round. I'm gonna go outside and check the weather. Whoop whoop, good luck. Me neither, but guess who wanted to play fetch? Oh well. Now he lies half dead between your legs. At least you got a happy dog. I hope he's happy now, since he got to play fetch. Of course he's happy until 10 p.m. Oh god. Poor warlocks, but that's what you get by having a dog as a pet. That's why I want cats. They can take care of themselves most of the time. I still have to feed them, but they're at least capable of somewhat entertaining themselves. Or I can entertain them in the most comfy way by just having a laser pointer go all over the place. But for that, I need a bigger apartment. Anything else is just animal abuse, and I don't want to do that. I prefer to have a happy cat instead of a piece of property. Left the room and forgot what left to do. Yeah, you're not your senility, your silly is showing. I blame your not sure if diagnosed ADHD brain. I think I want to add a little bit more to that Richmond from that Richmond back. No, that also sounds wrong. Kind of want to add something to that perspectively. I don't know what to say now. We got our pointer finger right there, and then the glove is going right here. Yes, I'll stick with the glove because I kind of like the idea that he's wearing that for aesthetic purposes. I think he actually does. I also got a ring. That would be too much detail, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't feel like drawing that much detail, to be honest. At least not yet. I might do it. I might do it when I do. When I do the line art, and I think those eyes are a bit too big. I'm pretty sure her eyes are not that big. Also, she's a bit more on the chubby side. Oh yeah, now I know what's wrong with her eyes. Well, that explains it. Her eyes are triangular, not round. And a little bit more in, yeah, just like that. There we go. That looks much more like her. Since her face is already pretty round, it should help a lot. Also, when you hear something clicking, that's just my controller with the hotkeys. I still love using that controller, just to get my hotkeys going.
What are they? Yes, what are they?
And then I want a frame of her looking forward, slightly confused. A little bit of a... kind of hard to distinguish confused from angry sometimes. Because that expression is rather similar. Oh, we got ads. Apparently. Didn't even notice. And I'll take a short break this time. At least until ads are over. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just forget. Alright, ads are over. It is time to continue. She's still a little bit cold, so we kind of have to keep those shoulders up. Jesus Christ!
No, I do.
The way the sound is garbage! It just keeps cracking me up, I can't! Oh, goodness. Goodness me. just keeps cracking me up, man. Ah, that's why it doesn't quite work. So I need to add a little bit more fringe here. Can still have that strand poking out, that's not a problem. That's too long up there. Now I see the problem. So ideally, I kind of want to keep it as consistent, even if it's just a sketch. So I don't have to think too much when I'm doing the line art. I really hate when I have to actually think about what I might have done wrong when I'm doing the line art. Because my focus when I do line art should actually be that everything's nice and smooth. Not is the character design consistent? It's what the sketches are for.
I have no idea.
Isn't it?
Air conditioning.
Keeps these things cool.
Yes, what are they?
I have no.
Okay, at this point we actually want to switch perspective from Jen back over to Richmond. There's going to be a lot of back and forth here, since I am animating a dialogue. I think I can work with it. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so camera. I need you. Doobly dude. Just one frame before. Then I'll go out of camera mode. What was it again? All right. Oh, not quite. So we're doing location and rotation again. And then I need to go back to Jen. Draw mode. Did I style it? Oh yeah, right, I put it there. Just to put a stroke there, and then I go over to Richmond. Back to draw mode. Zoom in. Finally, a front shot of Richmond. So I don't have to think too much about his facial features in a different angle. I do not like drawing characters from behind. It's a really hard angle to do. But it's an angle you have to do at some point. Okay, so actually I don't know. I'm going to give him a bit of a actually, I don't know. Like his head just going swoop like that. Which also means that I'm going to have the hand just right over here first. Like this. Still has his mug in his hand, in his other hand. So that's going to be here.
I have no idea.
Yes, what are they?
I have no idea.
Maybe not quite. I have no, then I'll put...
I have no idea. Yeah.
An idea. He'll look over kind of longingly, I guess. Not gonna lie. The nose I'm drawing here kind of has Severus Snape vibes, to be fair. No, Fielding and God, what was his name? And Alan Rickman? Yes, Alan Rickman kind of have a similar nose, I've noticed. Eyebrows go up. He is a little confused himself. He has no clue what he's doing. He's just there to observe the servers and hope that nothing just goes haywire. Also has its perks that he already looks kind of like a cartoon character. Never forget his scarf, because we all love the scarf. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda jealous about his raven black hair. I wish I had that. I used to dye my hair and then, well, allergic reaction happened, so I can't do it anymore. I loved my black hair. But at this point, I'm so unsure if I can do some kind of hair dye that's for people that are allergic to hair dye. Because I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Full stop. Are those arms? No, they're actually right. Now, technically, his outfit is a bit more frilly. I kind of want to keep it simple. So let's make this a jacket. It's wearing quite the tight shirt up there, but with a scarf. Not entirely sure about the eyes though. I mean, I do like him, though he looks a little bit too long-faced here. Like I'm kind of running out of chin. And he has actually a pretty nice and prominent chin, so maybe I need to push stuff a little bit. Can I do that here? I think I can do that with sculpt mode. No, not like that. I need to push stuff. So let me push stuff. That's the nice thing about Blender. You can just push around your lines if you need to. Now I'm not happy about the lips, but I can still save that by deleting those. Just do that. Well, that's close enough. It's not perfect. Still have the feeling that he has much bigger eyes, especially in my frame here. So maybe I can push that around just a little bit with a nice small... Definitely want that bow a bit more centered so that he looks a little bit, still a little bit sad. He has those sad-ish eyes, I have to admit. So it's getting close. It's not perfect, but it's getting close. Also, it's getting kind of warm in here. Oh, I didn't even notice. Warlock's redeemed the stretch. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting quite warm. But hey, almost 10 seconds in keyframe animation, and
Gosh, it's very cold in here, isn't it?
Air conditioning. Keeps these things cool?
Yes, what are they?
I've no idea.
that was even before the commercial. Whoopsie. Whoopsies. But yeah, I feel like this is a good time to call it a day before I'm getting too tired and cranky and hungry. I mean, it is kind of time to get myself dinner. So, I hope you had fun. I hope you liked what I'm doing, because we will be doing more of this tomorrow. At least I hope I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll let you know, or not. Until then, I hope you had fun. I certainly did, and I shall see you next time. Thank you very much for being here. Bye bye.